Hello, welcome. It's the 1st of November. I'm a little bit behind on some jobs, mostly because I spent way too much time in October making my Halloween video. I haven't even picked my apples off my tree yet. But more importantly, I haven't dug up my main crop of potatoes. We got Morris Piper and we got King Edward put in the ground 16th of May. It's probably the latest in the year I've ever dug up my main crop of potatoes, so hopefully they're alright in the ground there. But let's dig them up now and find out. So the potatoes should be somewhere behind me underground. I sowed 10 King Edward seed potatoes and 10 Morris Piper seed potatoes. As far as I remember, they all came up apart from one Morris Piper plant, so that might affect the results. I earthed them up once. It's been a dry year. I watered them maybe just a couple of times, sort of left them to their own devices. Obviously I've left them to their own devices for a bit long because it's covered in weeds, but we will address that when we dig the potatoes. So I decided to clear most of the surface weeds off first so I could see what I was doing, and also so I could see the mounds where I'd earthed the potatoes up. Dug our first 5 King Edward up and we've got potatoes, none are green, all look good, so yeah, hope that continues. So that's the King Edward's done. Let's start on the Morris Piper. So the first 5 Morris Piper have been dug up. Yes, we've got potatoes, but I think I must be missing something because we don't seem to have that many. I'll do another dig, see how many we can find. Hopefully the last 5 will produce some more. With these potatoes being bigger, I'm putting my fork through more, which is wasted, so I'm going to slow down, be a bit more careful. Right, that's all the potatoes dug up. I'm going to tidy this bed over and then we'll see what we've got. So we've counted and weighed everything, written it all up in my book. Let's come back tomorrow, see what that means. Right, we've got some representative potatoes here. We've got King Edward and we've got Morris Piper. We've also got 5 years worth of data to compare against. We've also got 2 potatoes here acting as paperweights. In terms of King Edward, at 114 potatoes, that is quite low. It's the 4th lowest quantity in the 5 years we've got to compare against, and 23% down on the previous year's averages. The resultant total weight of 6.1 kilograms is again ranked 4th and 18% down versus prior year averages. That being said, the King Edwards we did get were not a bad size, on average 53.5 grams per potato. That's ranked 3rd in the 5 years we've got to compare against, and 12% up on previous year's averages. And you can probably see what a disastrous year we had last year. Morris Piper, not a good year as we thought. 45 potatoes and 5.4 kilograms of total weight. That performance ranks 5th over the 5 years we've got to look at. But if we are 61% down on volume and only 39% down on total weight, that can only mean one thing: bigger potatoes than previous years. With a Morris Piper average weight of 120 grams this year, that ranks 1st place in the average weight of the Morris Pipers over the past 5 years. up 44% on previous year's Maris Piper's averages. Now when it comes to comparisons between King Edward's and Maris Piper, King Edward's again this year has the biggest volume of potatoes. That's 4 out of the 5 years it's done that. In terms of the total weight category, King Edward wins this year, but as you can see it's a closely fought category, with Maris Piper coming first in the total weight category 3 out of the 5 years. The total weight is an important category because that's the total weight of potatoes you're taking home after all. There are 2 different types of potato. The average weight of the King Edward is less than the average weight per potato of a Maris Piper. Maris Piper have won that category for the last 5 years, i.e. they tend to be bigger. That's the potato analysis for this year. I hope you enjoyed that. Let me know if you've got any questions. Thanks for watching. Click subscribe. Send me a comment. I'll see you next time. Cheers.